People sometimes ask me what it means to living authenticity and what it means to embark on a soul journey that is in sync with your purpose. And how do you discern a life that is not authentic in its essence? Embarking on the journey of fulfilling your destiny and purpose tends to engender this sense of natural alignment, accompanied by feelings of flow, joy, and passion. You'll be operating on a higher vibrational energy and naturally radiate an energy that is attractive and magnetic to all the people around you. In a conversation with the Pharisees, there is a passage in the New Testament where Jesus admonishes them for seeking the kingdom of heaven in the external world, and he tells them, "Neither shall thy say, Lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you." The whole purpose of life is to keep on growing and elevating your consciousness. The activities that you pursue with a passion and where you stay in the flow will ultimately shape you into the person who you were destined to become when you were born. This doesn't mean that you won't have any setbacks, but you will use those setbacks to grow and to bounce back within a short space of time after suffering a setback. And if you are on the path of destiny, in sync with your soul purpose, you might even lose some friends, associates, and family members who belonged to your old support network, because sometimes those very people close to you will hold you back and pull you back into their lower vibrational field because you are leaving the tribe. In their mind, they would then feel exposed and at a lower level and a failure. Most unhappiness and much of the depression and we are seeing is when we become addicted to this false identity that feeds on external validation. Especially the passive consumption of mass media is simply designed to make you unhappy. The whole purpose of mass media is to generate profit for someone else. And they can literally suck the lifeblood out of you if you allow their messaging to shape your identity. It is so far removed from soul purpose, and you merely become a consumer instead of a creative shaper of your destiny. If you are addicted to a mindset that is fixated on external gratification and where you are dependent on flaunting your status and your possessions, you will inevitably fall into a spiral of unhappiness because there will always be people out there who are richer, wealthier, younger, and seemingly more happy than you are. It's the reason why lottery winners sometimes end up bankrupt or committing suicide, or film or sports stars at the height of their career success end up using alcohol or fall into a spiral of substance abuse because they are desperately trying to avoid an underlying feeling of emptiness. Your body will always show you at an early stage when something is wrong, when something is out of sync, and when you are not in flow with your authenticity. You might be feeling stress, anxiety, and have sleeplessness, but your gut feeling is nudging at you, telling you that something needs to change, that something needs to be done to change the path you're on. Sometimes you might meet a man or woman where you feel they have all the right credentials in being the perfect partner, but there is that nudging feeling, that gut feeling that something is just not right. It's important to trust that gut feeling and to go with that feeling that your body shows at the first instance instead of focusing on what your mind is telling you. You will not be living an authentic life if you consistently violate your own core values, beliefs, and feelings. when external voices lead you astray on a wrong path, and you will consistently then face numerous obstacles, setbacks, and disappointments. When you are on the right path, you feel instinctively that wind in the sails where the universe has your back, and you meet just the right people at the right time who help you along the path. You might, on the other hand, just go through the motions without feeling any sense of passion or purpose in what you're doing. You feel like you're wearing a mask and pretending to be someone you are simply not. You might want to drown that underlying feeling of emptiness by accumulating more and more things, but the novelty soon wears off. Experiencing a profound flat-on-the-ground moment can often serve as that catalyst for seeking a deeper reconnection with your true essence. Authenticity and true meaning come into focus when you realize that your purpose is intertwined with the universal fabric of life and its inherent wholeness. Following the estrangement from nature, humanity faces this formidable task of recognizing the avenue of reconnection through an experiential spirituality that transcends the confines of religious dogma, belief systems, and political or ideological barriers.